Oh, hello, Yuki girls, to my channel. We're gonna talk about Tearlaments. So, Tearlament is a deck that it went in the history books as one of the greatest decks of all time, and I think, in my opinion, that it got hit way too hard in the ban list. Like, you rarely see this deck anymore. Some people have success with it and they top, but the deck was like hard back then. It's even harder now because you have to do things in a specific order and you have to make sure that make mistakes and stuff. You have to pilot this deck very, very, very good. So I will explain a few things, but I assume that you already know some stuff about Zero Element. So let's get the obvious out of the way. Obviously, we're gonna play triple of the ones that got limited. Um, Hopefully, this next ban list, maybe Merly can go to two. That will make a big difference. We'll be able to fuse more consistently. But the main thing that we do in this deck is like to get to Sharon, so that we can mill and then we can fuse and stuff. So triple of those, obviously. Then I play triple Reinhardt for the same reason because we only have three. Some people play two. This is a 41 card deck, so if you want to cut a Reinhardt, that's up to you. You totally can. The effect of Foolish Burial, one of them, like it's really valuable now. Three of the new one, is fine. There's nothing wrong with it. It's really good. Um, of course, the same thing. The problem being that we don't have enough tournament names. So to do the special summon effect, we have to play more spells and traps, and sometimes that restricts like deck building. But when this gets summoned successfully and milled, it's a great card. Next, we have three King of the Swamp. We have to play this to make Recalos, otherwise there's no other way. And also, I'm playing one Poly, but probably I've been thinking maybe I'll take out Reinhardt and play two Polys instead. Next, I have triple Gamma Seal. So Gamma Seal's an aqua water and it helps us make some fusions when we send one of the three. And we need cards to break boards, and this is one of the few ones that like it makes sense in engine. Next up, so this is pretty much well, I have something else actually. They kind of can be classified here. I have two copies of Nessie and one Mothman. Very similar reason to this because this is an aqua, and but it's probably not needed. Like the deck is consistent enough that, but you could, instead of playing this, you could play like maybe three Drolls, three Ash Blossoms, or some board breakers instead, depending on like your locals or whatever decks are popular. But I'm trying now like this, but in the future, I might cut the danger package and play like more board breakers. So to me, this, oh, plus this, this to make window, of course. This is like a whole engine. And then let me just move that out of the way. And then I have here triple diviner, to send one of the fairies, either the shufflers or obviously the ones that mill five. And then I have one herald of the orange light. I think like a lot of people don't play this anymore, but like we have enough fairies to trigger this if we draw it. And I don't have Baron de Fleur right now, but obviously if you're gonna play Diviner, you have to like have that card because it makes this deck even better. But I will invest in that later, but just pretend I have it. So that's it for like the monsters. That's how I kind of see it in my head. Like this is like the fairy package, and all that other stuff is like the aqua Tearlament package. And next, the field spell obviously is still really good. It's great. Nothing to complain about that. Triple of that, and I'm playing triple scream. I think it's necessary to play triple scream considering how low we are on the tier names. Double foolish bear goods and one foolish bear. Foolish bear goods. Obviously, we're gonna send either scream or we're gonna send the Soviet so we can search one of the tier names. And here I have a. You don't have to play this, but I like to play cryme. Other than that, oh, and of course, one poly for the King of the Swamp, and that's it. I mean, I'm not playing. As you can see, I'm not playing any Kastira cards because like some people play Fenrir, but like Fenrir is like really expensive and he's probably gonna get limited, so it's better to wait and see what happens. But right now, the deck it's like pretty solid how it is at the moment. Could be better. Hopefully we get some stuff. The extra deck, of course, one Rokalos, one Toledo Heart, one Mud Dragon. Is relevant to his level 4 because sometimes we have to like we need to extend him and like right Heart we make like a rank 4. Garuda, Dragostapelia, and a Winda, and that's it for my. I don't have that Dark World one. I am gonna add it and take away something later, but that is like a card you should play in this deck because it's a negate. So those are my fusions, and then you have to play Time to Verdure. This Abyss Dweller, probably Abyss Dweller. These are the two I'm probably gonna switch out later when I get Baron de Fleur and the Dark World fusion. I'm probably gonna take this two out, and then the Zeus. Mainly we're gonna make it with Time to Verdure. That's it for the XCs, and then the Sprint Link, the Dark Charmer, the Earth one. You could switch it for the light one, but there's a lot of relevant targets with the dark one, and like all the heavy samurai, super heavy samurai, they're Earths, so this is probably like the way to go in the future because that engine's gonna be very popular, and One World and Dragon, and that's for my extra deck. And let's see, I'm probably gonna do like a hand to showcase. So two from my side, two lava golems, triple even matches, triple cosmic cyclones, and a feather duster. Ash blossom for the branded Despia, and this is for like the Merly deck that's gonna be very popular. This arguably this and this you could name them and find room, cut some cards, and add these two hand drops because they're the most valuable. But we're trying to go first, so and that's pretty much it. I'll do a test hand and show like what's that's about stuff. Let me see really quickly, like the deck. It's not shuffle. I mean, if I get like a hand that's like really bad, then I'm just gonna like say this is unplayable hand. Rarely does that happen. It's more about like what we mill, because you could just make Recalos and maybe set something and pass, and that's like all right. Okay, hopefully that's maybe one more. Okay, I'm cut it like I don't know, like that. Okay, so we have a Nessie, a Polly. This is not looking good right now. It's not looking good at all. This is really bad. Okay, let's see what happens. Let's reveal Nessie. That is not a good hand. Hopefully, we'll be good there. Like Yamasil to be mill. So let's say they choose, I don't know, choose this. Okay, so that goes to the grave. Put the grave over there. Special Nessie. And then we draw a card. We draw a Kaleido Heart, Rhino Heart. I guess here we could fuse, because this is what we could fuse for the. That's not good. There's a few things we can do. I mean, we have a dark. We can make Winda, so we can make Winda with Poly, and probably. So okay, so normal summon Rhino Heart and effect is our hand. Effect to mill, and probably gonna mill like the is an honest hand. Is like the Marley, probably. I mean, it doesn't really matter. This is not a good showcase. The deck is better than this, but I just drew a really bricky hand. So let's say we foolish. Oh, I'm sorry. Foolish barrier that, and then what now? Then activate Marley effect, and we confuse, I guess, this and this, and maybe the. Yeah. Let me think. Probably. I mean, there's a. Yeah. So let's just say that this 3 refused for the Kaleido Heart, and then we activate polymerization, and this 2 make a window. Again, this is like we drew really bad and we had to use our whole hand. Let's do like another hand, because that was not a good showcase of what this deck is about. It's probably because I didn't shuffle the deck good enough. Let me get that out of the way. Okay, they just showing my hands. Okay, so I'm all sweaty. All right, should be enough. All right, hopefully we draw something more playable. Let me see. So that's good. That's a great draw right now. Planet, double planet because we didn't shuffle good. Diviner. Okay, this is. Oh, I think I just mixed the whole deck. Yeah, I did. Okay. Okay, this is better. This is a playable hand. This is more like what the deck's about. So we're gonna go ahead and activate the field spell, and field spell effect search the Merly the Sharon right away. Yeah, showcase that secret rare. Sucks searching for one of. There it is. And we can do a few things here. We could normal summon the. Let's put our hand there. So normal summon the Herald effect to send a fairy, and we can send the Aikido to the grave. I guess the grave will be over there. Over here. Alright, and alright, so send to the grave, and then this becomes double 6 effect to mill. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we hit the activate that effect. Get one of the traps. Get the cryme. Okay. Well, we have the Aqua, so that's good. Then go ahead and activate Sharon effect, especially by sending Merle to the grave, and that's gonna trigger the Sharon and the Merle too. Oh, no, I'm thinking of something else. Yeah. So send the top 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we have a lot of options here. See, because we send the King of the Swamp, we can make Rocalos with this, or we can make. Should probably just do that. So this 2 make. So put them in the bottom. Make Rocalos, and normally since this is level 6 and a level 4, this could be better in the floor, but I don't have it at the moment. What else could I do here? Well, I mean, we do have shuffle, so we have a field spell. we can, so these two, I guess we can make like a link. Yeah, just pretend that I have like Baron de Fleur, because I don't have it at the moment, but yeah, they just pretend is that. Pretend Baron de Fleur, or just make a like a IP Masquerena. So now you have these two traps, right? Two negates. We have a shuffler in the grave, so that we can trigger the primarily the planet, and obviously, like I said, this is supposed to be a Baron de Fleur. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5, 6 interruptions, and that's like an okay with an okay hand. And then we have another planet for the next turn to cycle our cards again. So that's a better showcase of what this deck can do. And obviously, there's probably like other things I could have done, but this is like I said, a better showcase of what this deck is capable. But just pretend, like I said, that this is Baron de Fleur. Well, that's the showcase, an honest showcase of what this deck is about. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe.